D-O-E. What is good, fellas? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Let me know once y'all are in here. Please drop a comment and let me know we here. Let me turn on my live stream so I can see the comments in real time. Let me know once we here, we locked in. Hopefully I sent the right link out. What is good, fellas? What is good? What is good? All right, this should be the live link. Let me know once y'all in this video. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody had a solid day, man. Hope y'all good. Hope y'all ready for the week. All right, yeah, it says I'm live, so we good. What is good? Let me just make sure the comments are real time. All right, what's good, fellas? What's good? Comment, let me know what's good. What's good, brother? Comment, let me know y'all can hear me. Let me know we clear. All right, Nate, what's good, brother? What's good? Tim Mills, what's good? Let me know we here, man. Let me know we in the building. Today is going to be powerful. I'm very excited about today. This rebuild, man, when I say it's from the bottom of the heart, and I decided to do this last minute last week. Had a conversation with my brothers, right? My circle, and I've been keeping too much in. What's good, Warren? And I wanted to really tell the story. So if you missed yesterday's day one, go back and rewatch it, right? This is only 3 days, but this is 3 powerful 30-minute days that if you are locked in, engaged, listening to me, what's good, James? If you are listening to me, if you are here, if you are present, these 3 days will change your life. 3 days, 30-minute sessions, that's it. That's all I need, right? Initially, I've done 21-day challenges, man. I've done 14-day challenges. I've done 10-day, 7-day. I'm like, man, I can get every point that I need to get across in 30 minutes over the course of 3 days. And today is day number 2. Day number 2 is all about the daily 6. It's all about where it came from, the origin story. I'm going to break down exactly what it is, why it works, and what I had to do. What's good, Chris? What I had to do as a man when I was in some of the darkest, hardest times in my life. Now, I had Brother James Johnson right there ask me, he said, yo, coach, what does DOE stand for? So I'm like, let me wear the shirt, discipline over everything. And I got that big, gigantic $300 poster behind me as a reminder. Discipline over everything, DOE, right? You see my members, my club members, when they posting DOE in the chat, you see it every time I'm running ads or I'm posting content. You're going to see me hashtag DOE. What does DOE mean? It's not just something that I created to look good on the shirt or even to sell a shirt because it didn't start as a shirt. Discipline over everything. DOE is the solution to all of your problems. It is the solution to everything you are going through. It is the solution to success. It is the solution to abundance. It is the solution to prosperity. Like if you go into the Bible, everything that has to do with temptation and gluttony and it losing control and lust, it all comes down to being disciplined. Discipline is, people think that discipline is the jail or the imprisonment, right? Because you discipline, you can't be free. Discipline actually is the freedom. When you are undisciplined, that is prison, right? That alcoholic beverage that you are probably going to have tonight, that's prison. Those chips, the candy, the cookies, the sugar, that's not being able to stop eating that way. That is prison. Being laziness and not being able to overpower your feelings to not want to move. That is prison. Spending money on things that you don't need, that is making your financial situation worse. That is prison, right? Not being faithful to your partner, your queen, right? That is prison. That means there are external things that are in control of you. You're not you're not the boss, and we've all dealt with it. So I'm not speaking from no high horse. We all have a vice right now that we're like, if I could just stop doing this one thing, we're in prison. Discipline, when you're able to decide what you do and don't do, that is freedom. When you can say, I'm gonna have one Manhattan tonight and that's it, and you can do that, that is freedom. When you could have a serving of chips and not need to want to go back in the bag, that is freedom. When you cannot log on to that, you can't say the word corn, right? You suppose you can't say the word on YouTube, corn. That is freedom. You are free because you're making your own decisions and choices, and you're now free. And that's what I help men do. I help men get free, which means you're in control of yourself. This is not about fitness, weight loss, health. It's not about none of that. It's about the fact that right now, when you look in the mirror, you're not in control to the best of your ability. Your external, your presence is showing I'm not all the way in control of this. It does not matter what you say. It does not matter any justification of this. It runs in my family. No, it doesn't. You're not in control. I'm going through a lot. We all are. That's why I'm doing this rebuild. You are not. I wasn't in control in the beginning, right? The drinking, the feeling. I needed to. Five Guys was my go-to, right? I kept just going back to Five Guys, and I would try to get the little cheeseburger, add bacon, the little Cajun fry, which their little Cajun fry is really a large fry, right? And then do a diet Coke but that's like, I feel like, I need this to survive, to get through. That is prison. I wasn't free. So I help build disciplined men. And what is self-discipline is control. You are in control of yourself. You decide what you do, what you don't do, how you react, how you move, even as deeply as how you feel. You can also go so deep to get in control of your emotions if you learn how to sit with them, if you learn how to feel them. So for today, I'm about to give you the discipline 6, the daily 6, which is the 6 things that I did every single day when I honestly just couldn't do anything else. I couldn't think about anything else. And these are the same 6 things that I coach, mentor, and track inside of Discipline Club for a year. These are the same 6 things, and I'm about to literally coach you right now on these 6 things. But first, let's go back into yesterday and let's talk about what we discussed yesterday. Let me get my notes pulled back up. So yesterday was all about the 3 real reasons why 73% of us brothers are overweight, why we're the most sleep deprived group, the most stressed and depressed group, the most financially struggling group. I came up with 3 things, my 3 things, right? I feel like Big Perk, not so-and-so's 3 things, not any guru you follow. So my 3 things based off of my experience. Number 1 from yesterday, you're trying to solve the wrong problem. You're trying to solve a money problem, or you're trying to solve a diet problem, or you're trying to solve a workout problem, and you're trying to solve her, right? Them, they, that, instead of looking in the mirror and solving the one thing that you can control, which is you. And if you can solve you, that version of you can solve pretty much anything. And if I can't solve it, I'm so strong that I can replace it. So that's number 1. Number 2, you keep trying to fix all your problems alone and you pride yourself on that. That's the black man's ego that we pride ourselves on. I can do bad all by myself. That's what we pride ourselves on. I know it all. I don't need no doctors. I don't need no therapist. I don't need no marital counselor. I don't need no financial advisor. While majority of us are suffering with it, we need support. You need community, right? If you pledge, I'm an alpha. The whole part of the organization of all the Greeks and Divine and MPAC is literally community. which is why I built Discipline Club. Is literally to surround you with actual support and community. And then finally, you don't have any real accountability to solve the things that you need to solve, right? Let's say the marriage is going down and you just ain't doing nothing. You don't have any accountability. And you're going to wait until it's too late, right? The money, no one's going to stop you from spending it. There's no accountability. So when it comes to your health, there's really no accountability. See, at least we have some accountability in the other areas, some, right? Marriage, you got to deal with it. You got to talk to her. You can't just do whatever you want. Money, you got to control it to some sense, right? You got to go to work. You got to show up. Your boss is going to hold you to some standard. But when it comes to your health, the closest thing we get is a doctor visit and a doctor to tell you the same thing he's been telling you for 10 years. Hey, you got to start eating right. You got to get your blood pressure down or else. That is the real problem and the real reasons why so many of us are struggling. Now, today, I'm about to give you these 6 things that I'm going to walk you through each and every one of them. This is what I call the daily 6, the daily discipline 6, the 6 rules and guidelines that I first had to adopt myself through a very hard time and that I coach and mentor inside a Discipline Club for my members to do every single day. I already gave you one of them yesterday, which is walking, which is also why I started hosting the Daily Discipline Walk Monday through Friday right here on my channel, 9 a.m. CST, every single day. I'm committed. You need to make sure you subscribe, locked in, and you will see me tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. CST. So that's the first one, which means we got 5 more to go. Now there are 3 movements and 3 food rules, right? So you already have one of the movements. The second movement is the 10,000 steps a day goal. We aim to hit 10,000 steps every single day inside of my club. Every day we aim to hit 10,000 steps. When you are hitting 10,000 steps, that's equivalent to approximately 5 miles of movement. So this ain't easy depending on your job and the roadblock. So when you have this sedentary job, that is where we have to install my desk discipline protocol, which I install inside a Discipline Club, and I'm gonna coach you on that too. That is when you got to get that standing desk, you got to get the walk pad, and you got to cycle on and off meetings throughout your work shift as long as you're able to, which you should be, right? I'm sure your boss wants you healthy, or if you the boss, then of course it's on you. If you are hitting 10,000 steps or even close to it, that's anywhere between 300 on the low end, 5, 6, 7, 1,000 calories extra a day that you burn. Then you got movement number 3, which is my DC 15 executive workout that we do every single day inside of Discipline Club. We do the DC 15 every day. It is only 15 minutes. Why did I create this? First part was for me and just the place that I was in, which was I spent a lot of days. I don't want to be in the gym, right? Comment below if you can relate. I spent a lot of days I don't really want to be here. So I'm like, but I still need to take care of myself. How can I figure out how to get a quick workout in and get back to trying to do everything possible to fix my life? Fix the money at that time, fix the marriage. I just was trying. So I'm like, I need to just be in and out. And I created the DC 15. And I'm going to give you access to the DC 15. Keep watching the video and I'm going to tell you how. Then, so that's the 3 movements, right? So you got the daily discipline 2-mile walk. You aim to hit 10,000 steps every single day. And you do the DC 15, preferably first thing in the morning, every single day, no days off. You don't have to take days off of a 15-minute workout and walking. You can do that every day. Now, of course, if your body's hurting or then listen to your body and you take a break, especially in the beginning, right? You're going to be really sore from doing this workout, and the workout is not easy. Which is why that's where the discipline and accountability comes in, because you got to get through those weeks where it's, damn, coach, this is killing me. And then eventually you get reconditioned again finally. Now, second reason why I built the DC-15 is because the excuse of time that every corporate man, businessman tells me every single day, Coach, I don't have time, which is not true, and it never has been true. Even in a busy season, you got time to walk. Most of the things I do, my job, right? If you have a job that is at a computer, half of the job could be done at the phone. So when I'm walking, y'all done see me. I'm working, I'm checking out my clients, I'm responding. I just responded to everybody's discipline score. So if you didn't submit your score from yesterday, you didn't get a private response from me. I responded to everybody on my walk. I'm walking and I'm responding. I responded to James. I responded to Warren, I believe. Nate, I responded to Tim Mills. I'm responding, right? I'm working while walking and getting my weight and health together and keeping it aligned. So these are the 3 movements. Now, second to that, we got the hard part. The movement must become easy. You must overcome and conquer the laziness. You must do that. You got to knock movement out of the park because the real battle is food. And this is what most people, not just men, not just black men, do not understand when it comes to food. And I want y'all to comment in the chat box. Why do you believe you struggle to eat right? Why do you believe you struggle to follow the diet? Why do you believe this is so hard for you? And I'm going to tell you the real reason, and some of y'all are going to get this, right? Are you a stress eater? Are you a late night eater? Are you a stress drinker, binge eater, right? Just need that quick fix. Are you a boredom eater, right? Every time you watch TV, you got to be eating something, got to be snacking on something. Comment in the chat box and let me know. Be honest. What are your vices? What is your personal struggles with food? Do you, quote unquote, not like the taste of healthy food, right? All right, let me see some comments. I think it's comfort. Okay, yeah, of course, absolutely, James. Drop some comments. Give me the truth. What are your struggles with food? And I'm on my live stream so I can see them on the left side. Comment and let me know. What are your struggles with food? Drop comments, fellas. Talk to me. All right, what else? So we got comfort. What else? Drop those food struggles. Drop the truth, right? Be honest with yourself. All right. My biggest struggle is being around family and uneaten, and it's in my face. Whoa, I'm about to kill that one. Hey, appreciate that. Watch where this is going. All right. Ariel, what's good, bro? I'm a late night eater. All right. Not taking the time to prep. Let me tell you the real problems when it comes to food, and please feel free to keep commenting your struggles with food. This is why no diet is going to work. Keto won't work. Paleo won't work. Carnivore won't work. Low carb won't work. Cleanses won't work. Juicing won't. None of it won't. None of it will work. Why? Because of our culture and the relationship we have around food. Food is a part of soul and love in the black culture. And I love that. But that soul and love is making us fat and killing us. Giving us type 2 diabetes, giving us high cholesterol, giving us an early heart attack. Do you know how many brothers tell me they just have high blood pressure? You just have the one thing that takes us out. We just be like, I just got a little high blood pressure. That's the one thing. It's like cancer. We all have high blood pressure. You got the one thing that we all have that is removing us from the equation early. All because fried food, fast food, fake food, soul food, corner store food, McDonald's dollar menu food. These foods that we call soul and love, we're eating ourselves to death. And so you got to think about the fact that we have been eating this way our entire lives. We have never followed a diet. No, the average brother that I coach has never sustained a healthy eating regimen more than 30 days. So the behaviors, right? The relationship goes so deep. One of you just said the people around you, because everybody eats like crap. Everybody we're around, family reunions, holidays, Monday night football, anniversaries, somebody's born, we eat, somebody dies, we eat. We are eating ourselves to death as a people. We are eating ourselves in literal comas, early heart attacks, and we're passing this on. It's so bad that when a brother starts losing weight, your grandma, everybody gonna ask you if you sick. Everybody's going to ask you if you're sick. Why is that? Because we are used to everybody being overweight. Everybody's overweight. All because we can't control what we are putting into our bodies. And then let's add on top of that stress, life, coping, vices. It goes so much deeper. Now I'm eating because I'm going through it. Now I'm eating because it's late and I worked myself to death and I'm tapped out and I need something to feel the dopamine. So this goes so much deeper than we can understand, which is why there is no diet to solve your problem. It is behavior. You have to reverse engineer the behavior. You have to solve the behavior problem. Now you can't grab chips because you're having a hard day every time. You can't be drinking juice just because you need to taste something and you're at the gas station. You just gotta grab something. You can't eat you can't binge eat at every event. Every time, every situation, you need 3 plates. You have to be stuffed. So when I coach my clients, my members in Discipline Club, I don't coach on a diet plan. We don't calorie count. We don't track food. We don't measure food. And James, we don't meal prep. We abide by rules, these 3 food rules, and we commit to these 3 food rules. And it's not easy. It takes time to get in control of these rules. You're going to have weeks where you completely self-sabotage. You got to get back on it the next week. That's why my mentorship is now a year. That's the reason why it's no longer 90 days, because it takes time to actually rebuild behavior. So let me give you these 3 food rules. And I want you to understand why they're so powerful. Rule number 1, do not drink calories. None. The only exception is fruit smoothies. We in Discipline Club, we don't drink our calories. 0 calorie everything. It's water and it's 0. If you're drinking an energy drink, it's a 0 or like the 30 calorie or whatever, but it's 0, right? Alcoholic beverages. I don't drink margaritas. I drink Manhattans, right? I don't drink lemon drop martinis. I drink old fashioned. I drink mostly the liquor, and it's a little simple syrup. Right? I don't drink sugar. That right there is going to cut out anywhere between 200 on the low end to 1,000 calories a day, depending on how bad your pop or juice addiction is. So that's rule number 1. Rule number 2, do not eat past 9 p.m. because ain't nothing good going into your body after 9. After 9, boy, chips, candy, cookies, pop, Uber Eats, let me order my 5 guys. Ain't nothing going. We not eating apples after 9. We not eating grilled chicken after 9. Now, if you are doing that, which you're not, but if you are, then it's a little bit more acceptable. But regardless, the rule that I created is I tell myself when I'm gonna eat, and most of the times we're not actually hungry, right? None of us here are starving. We're not homeless and we're not hungry. We are fed. We are fed very well. You even in your poorest days, you were fed very well. I was fed very well. Ramen double two. I used to eat 2 packets of ramen with sriracha on it. two packets, not 1. 2. What are you doing, brother? So that late night, when you stop eating late, you're gonna cut out anywhere between 300 and 700 calories out of your diet. And then finally, rule number 3 is stop eating BS. Ultra processed foods, the chips, the candy, the cookies, the pop, the ice cream, the Little Debbie's, the honey bun, the Twizzlers, the Skittles. These are foods that are solely created to get your taste buds addicted. So it's sugar, and it's not even just regular cane sugar. It's artificial sugar. It's man-made. It's from a factory, meaning my number one vice that has always been my addiction is Albanese gummy bears. And I actually live in the city where Albanese is. I actually live in this. I didn't even know this until I was in my 20s. Wait, you mean to tell me them beautiful, delicious, luxury, expensive gummy bears, the warehouse, the factory is here? This is the thing that I couldn't knock, and I still haven't knocked it because I keep it out of the house. But why is this rule the dominant rule? Because 60% of the Black American diet is made up of processed, artificial, fake foods. We are under the impression that I'm saving money by eating these things when you're paying for it in health, in high blood pressure, your energy, confidence, doctor visits, and ultimately paying for an early death. Right? The unfortunate truth is it costs anywhere between $7,000 and $20,000 for a funeral, for the average funeral. So all of this, we think we're saving money by getting the family size bag of chips or the pop. No, you're paying for it in another way. And for me, as a businessman, as a success driven man, my standards for myself are high, which is why I was following these rules in my darkest times. Now, I was self-sabotaging too, right? I was drinking too much. I went back to eating. I was coping, but I went back and dug deep and readopted these principles because I'm already going through this divorce. I'm already dealing with mental health issues coming after the spine, my spine problems, plus the divorce. The last thing I need is to now lose my body even more. And I had went from 165 pounds ripped. Some of y'all might say skinny. Lord knows black men say, I don't want to get too skinny. Whoa, most of us are category 3 obese. But that's the story I'm not even going to get into that. Right? So I'm in my darkest stages. I went from this 165 pounds lean running every day to 210 pounds within 6 months from binge eating, drinking, coping. And I was a health coach, right? I semi-stopped my business. So I'm because of all of this. And when I locked back in, it wasn't no crazy diet. I'm not on MyFitnessPal. I'm not tracking my calories. I'm not scanning the AI foods. No, I'm just living by these rules because I can't do too much thinking right now. I'm struggling with my mental and physical health. I'm going through it. So this is the Daily Discipline 6. Now, if you want a copy of the Daily Discipline 6, comment Daily 6 in the comments. I'm going to come back and I'm going to check everybody that commented, and I'm going to send you a copy of the Daily 6 laid out, all 6 rules, what you need to do, how you need to follow them, how we do them in Discipline Club. I'm going to send you a copy. So comment Daily 6. That's why I said wait to the end, right? It's marketing, right? Wait to the end before I drop it. So comment Daily 6. And I'm going to send you a copy. If you did not complete and get your discipline score yesterday, I'm going to put that in the description as well. Get your discipline score, send it to me, and I'm actually going to personally review your score, the stage you're in, and give you a quick message. So comment Daily 6 in the chat box. I got you, James. I got you, Chris. Comment, and this is also including my members. Even though I'm going to be rolling this out, I'm going to be sending this to y'all, of course. But my Discipline Club members, comment Daily 6 as well. I'm going to be sending you the Daily 6, and it ain't no little cookie cutter. This is a beautifully laid out, do this, we do this in the club. This is how we track this. This is beautifully laid out for you. I build disciplined men. This is day 2 of the rebuild. Tomorrow is day number 3. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you the number one thing that you need to fix this. I'm giving you the program. I'm giving you the Daily 6. I gave you your discipline score. I'm giving it free. I'm free. I'm giving it like I said I would. No tricks, no gimmicks. I'm giving it to you. But of course, there's more. Tomorrow, we going to talk about how to do this. What is actually needed that you don't understand? Comment the word daily 6. Make sure you take the discipline score. Send me your score if you haven't already. And be prepared for tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. EST. Rewatch day 1. Rewatch today's on your walk. You should be getting your walk in. My next discipline walk is tomorrow. It's tomorrow, 9 a.m. CST. And yes, 9 a.m. CST, 10 a.m. EST. We are locked in. I build disciplined men. I'll see y'all tomorrow. DOE.